Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you two beautiful short stories from Mahabharata, and these two stories really I loved it, and I read it from somewhere, but I wish to share it with you. And when I will remember the names, I will mention it. Just listen to me. And the first one is one day Pitamaha Bhisma arranged food for all the Kuru princes. That means 105 princes, Kauravas and Pandavas. That time they were very young. So Pitamaha Bhisma arranged the food and called them for the feast. Now they came, they sat near the food, but at that time Pitamaha Bhisma announced, ki, look, there is a rule today. Then all looked at his face. What is that rule? Then Pitamaha said, ki, everyone will eat, but you will not bend your elbow. Then they were surprised and they looked at each other's face. How can they eat without bending their elbow? That means how the food will go to their mouth. And after a while, after a short time, it was seen that the foods were flying on the air. And you know what? Everybody tried their best they applied their uh, common sense how to eat it without bending their elbows. But Yudhishthir, he kept silent for a while, and after that, suddenly he took some food and put it in uh, Duryodhana's mouth. Duryodhan was surprised and everybody looked at him. To whom? To Yudhishthir. Now, just think about the intelligence, because he said that Pitamaha told us not to bend our elbow, but he didn't mention whether we can feed each other. He can feed me, I can feed him. Thus we can eat all the food. So, you know what? This is called intelligence. This is a very short story, but how King Yudhishthir, means in future he became king. I mean, how Yudhishthir applied his common sense, his intelligence. That means we can stay together uh, with love and affection. That means unity. Well, this is one story. And the second one is, that is also, this one is hilarious. And the second one is really a beautiful story. Like, one day Lord Krishna thought that, I have given so many boons to so many people. They asked and I gave them. But I never called Uddhava. I never gave anything to Uddhava. So let me call Uddhava. So Lord Krishna called Uddhava, and then he said, oh Uddhava, so many people asked me so many things and I had given them. Now I want to, my Lila is going to be finished, means it is almost the end of my avatar. So I want to give you something. Please ask me what you want, I will fulfill your desire. Now when he said this, Uddhava said, oh Lord, I couldn't understand sometimes your teaching and your action. Every time you are saying us to live in one way, and you are doing the work in other way. Then Lord Krishna smiled. Then again Uddhava said, oh Lord, just tell me who is the real friend. Then Lord Krishna smiled and said, oh Uddhava, the person who comes to you in your need without being called, he is the real friend. Then immediately Uddhava said, oh Krishna, I am confused. You just now you said that a true friend is a person who comes in need without being called. Then just tell me why you didn't come to the rescue of Pandavas when they were going to play the dice game. And why you didn't help Draupadi when she was in danger? And that too you waited for her last moment. And also, you are known as the protector of Pandavas. But they had to suffer so much, then why didn't you come without being called? And why they had to suffer exile? Why they suffered so much? Then Lord Krishna smiled. He says, "Oh, Uddhava, this is so simple. You look, when uh, Yudhishthir was engaged in the game, first of all, uh, Duryodhan, he didn't know how to play dice game, but he asked his uncle Sakuni to play for him, and then he said the bet. Then he betted. Now, if Yudhishthir would have called me, I would have come. There is no doubt. But Yudhishthir didn't call me. And that too, instead of calling me, he was praying that I should not come at all. I should not come to know about the dice game. That is why he didn't call me and he didn't pray me. And besides that, and Bhimsen, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev, they were just cursing Duryodhan, and they were uh, cursing themselves also for their fate, brooding over their fate. And they were also uh, forgot. They also forgot to call me. So when they were not calling me, how can I come and help them? But as it is, I am always with all of you. I am present everywhere. And I couldn't help them for that reason. And just think about it. If Yudhishthir could call me, and if the game would be of Sakuni and me, then neither he could call his numbers. And if I would call any number, what do you think? Who do you think to win? So that is why somehow Yudhishthira didn't call me. So how can I help them? I was just waiting for him, but he just tired me with his prayer only, but he didn't ask me to come and help him. That is why. Then you asked me about Draupadi. Well, Draupadi was dragged by Dusasan, and she came to the Sabha hall, and her modesty was uh, in danger in front of so many people. But still then, first she tried to apply her own strength. She didn't call me to help her. And when she finally saw that she had no more strength, then she called me, "Oh Krishna, save me, help me." And immediately I came and helped her. So what can I do? You should do one thing. When you should remember one thing, I am always present with all of you. Just I am present in your side as a witness. But you know, life runs itself. I am not running it. I am just the witness and I am present everywhere. Until and unless you will realize that I am with you and you will take my help, how can I help you? Then Uddhava said, "Oh, that means you think that, oh Lord, you think that everyone, those who are committing some blunder, they will go on committing till they will have a heap of blunders, means they will suffer with their sinful act. That is what you want, and you are not coming without being called and help us." Then Lord Krishna said, "Oh Uddhava, that's not the thing. You didn't understand my statement, means the meaning of my saying that I am a witness and I am present everywhere. You have to realize and you have to understand, then only you can pray me with your heart." Then Uddhava understood what a philosophy. And what a statement Lord Krishna said. Truly, Lord Krishna or God is always present with all of us. He is not doing any partiality to anyone. But we are suffering, we are experiencing, we are getting our experience through our karma phala only. And the thing is that the moment we will realize that not even a leaf can move or a particle can move without the command of Lord, without the presence of the God, then only he will take take God's help. That means that will be the self-realization. And that time, God will definitely come to your rescue. So ultimately, a person has to realize, he has to develop the self-consciousness. Tat Tam Asi. However, this much was written, that I'm so sorry, I can't remember the names. Uh, the first one probably Saival Singh or something, and the second one was written by someone. I'm so sorry, I have forgotten the name. But however, I loved both the stories very much. So I thought that, and there are so many they had written. Well, some of the stories I have missed from Mahabharata. Means when I read the Vyasa Mahabharata in English version, that from Sanskrit to English, that time maybe I omitted some of the things. Anyways, thank you so much. Once again, I will meet you with wonderful stories from Mahabharata. Thank you. And yes, if you have time, please visit my site, thegalpa.com. Thank you.